Hi, my name is Danielle, and this video is an online submission for Grand Canyon University. This is for the online course UNV 108-0102 for Professor Grinstead. This video is my submission about what makes a good teacher, along with a reflection on principal dispositions and the ethics code. For the purpose of this video, this is a reflection video about coursework from the past 5 weeks. These are personal reflections about educational goals, classroom ethics, professional behaviors, and dispositions of learners. These are ranked 1 through 10, 1 being an area of improvement that I need to work on, and 10 being something that I believe I do well. I'd like to establish that I currently am a first grade teacher in the Bay Area here in California. To begin with, a disposition I think I do well is honesty. I try to think of many possible outcomes, behaviors, and conversations to have with others before I have them. I try to reach out to superiors and my principal for guidance when it comes to parent conversations, educational goals for students, student behaviors, and even teacher goals for myself for this year and for the next year. I believe that the disposition of honesty is a great policy. It incorporates a virtue of kindness and fairness. When we are honest, whether for good or even after getting caught doing something that wasn't so good, honesty sets the tone for integrity and empathy, which practices ethics. And this can be group work or independent work or even student-led. It's their center, it's their time for decision making. I try to set this boundary especially for myself, with my friends and family, and in our classroom. I see teachers and students demonstrating honesty often at school. When I'm asked a question about grading and staying on top of assignments, I'm honest that I struggle. While it seems to let some people down that I have yet to complete a task, I know being honest about it shows that I'm willing to admit when I'm wrong or that I haven't done something yet, and that I'm not willing to make an excuse for my work. We had something go missing in class recently, and there is a particular boy who likes to take things and throw things, and he is often dysregulated. I addressed the class and I said, "Hey, something that we liked went missing. Has anyone seen it?" And he was the first one to pop up and say, "I know I'm bad sometimes, but I'm not a thief." Seeing the honesty of a 6-year-old is really quite impressive. I told him how much I appreciated his honesty, because I knew that it came from really his heart. It really was from an honest place and not something that he was going to do to make an excuse for. Even as a young adult, I'm honest with my friends and my fiance when something is done that I don't necessarily appreciate. Honesty is also about being an advocate, which I marked myself a 7 for on this paper, because I believe that I do speak up. I tell the truth, and I say when I see something that's wrong or unsafe. This is great for my students as well, because they're learning to be advocates for themselves and for their classmates. To transition, something that I most certainly need to work on would be professional conduct, which often involves behaving with integrity, being a positive role model, and making ethical decisions in and out of the classroom. It includes punctuality, consistency, and commitment to professional development. I need to work on arriving to school on time, making lesson plans in advance, and staying cool under pressure. I've crossed the line sometimes, especially on social media, from being friends with parents before I was even a teacher at the school. And after reviewing the ethics code here at GCU and reviewing the ethics code with our principal, those parents have since been removed. I want to make sure that I promote a safe and caring environment for myself, for students, and for parents. Professional educators should model all dispositions throughout the school year, which takes a lot of skill, a lot of time, a lot of patience, especially with building rapport with students and parents. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video. This concludes my video submission for dispositions of teachers and what makes a good teacher, and I hope you have a wonderfully blessed day.